Ever wondered what would happen if Lois Lane lost her mind instead of Superman? Yeah, this one gets dark. Our story picks up right after Superman's brutal death at the hands of Doomsday. He dies in Lois's arms while the entire Justice League shows up, just a few seconds too late. Lois completely breaks. She screams at them, blaming them for letting Clark die alone, begging him to come back, because he always does. Days later, the world mourns. At the funeral, Lois can barely look at the casket. Even Lex Luthor pretends to honor Superman by building a statue. But deep down, he's celebrating. Months pass. Lois isolates herself as chaos takes over the world: wars, crime, corruption. Finally, she returns to the Fortress of Solitude, laying Superman's cape to rest. That's when she hears it, a deafening boom. Out steps the Eradicator, a being made to protect Krypton's legacy. He says he took Clark's body and tried to restore him in the sun, but he was too late. As the Eradicator starts to burn out from the power within, Lois makes a shocking choice. She tells him to use her. The transformation nearly kills her, but when it's over, she rises with Kryptonian powers. She vows to finish what Superman started and build a better world, even if it means forcing it. At first, her actions seem heroic, ending wars, feeding the poor, freeing prisoners, but soon the line between justice and vengeance blurs. She starts destroying nuclear weapons, and then the people who build them. When corruption keeps spreading, she decides there's only one real villain left: Lex Luthor. She storms into his penthouse. Lex mocks her, like always, so she grabs him by the throat, flies him into space, and kills him without hesitation. Next stop? Gotham. Lois wipes out nearly every criminal in the city, except one: the Joker. When she finds him, she burns him alive just as Batman arrives, furious that she killed his greatest nemesis. Batman warns her, "There are lines we don't cross." But Lois fires back, "How many more have to die because you won't?" Their fight is brutal. She overpowers him easily, and when he reaches for kryptonite, she knocks it away. Batman tries one last shock attack, but it's useless. She smirks and says, "You want to die for the Joker? Fine." Then ends him. After killing Batman, Lois sets her sights on the remaining Supermen. She ignores Superboy and Steel and goes straight for Hank Henshaw, the cyborg Superman. She calls him a fake, mocking how much he needs just to imitate a fraction of their power. Henshaw attacks and a massive battle erupts. Superboy and Steel jump in to save her and die trying. That's the final straw. Lois unleashes everything she has, going toe-to-toe with Henshaw in a destructive rage. In the chaos, she hears a voice: Superman's. He's alive. The Eradicator had placed him in a life matrix, saving him at the last second. But when he sees her, he realizes everyone around them is terrified of Lois. Before they can talk, Henshaw fires a kryptonite cannon. Lois flies through it to destroy the weapon, releasing a cloud of kryptonite radiation. It kills him, and Superman dies in her arms again.